joining Rochester and Karen's Corner. I hope you're having a great day. We are on day 17 of 365 Ways to Change Your Life by Suzanne Somers. An excellent book. She's got great ideas and suggestions in here on different ways to think about stuff that's going on in your life and different ways to react to them. And these are great things to implement into your life to make your life better. So I will go over each day with you, and today we're on the 17th day, and I hope you enjoy this, and thank you again for joining me. Day 17. Feelings are our truth. You cannot plan how you are going to feel in any given situation. Feelings just are. When you go to a movie and you find that you are crying during a certain scene, pay careful attention to the feelings inside you. What triggered that emotion? Most likely it is a deep connection to other hidden feelings. Your feelings will tell you something about yourself. When you look at your child sleeping, or your elderly parent managing with dignity, or are moved by a news story, or feel compassion for the misfortune of others, all of these things are insights into the real you. That part of yourself is easy to like, because it is all the best parts of you. You also have to recognize your less likable side. The part of yourself that is not happy when others succeed. It is always hard to reckon with those opposing feelings. Inherently, we all know deep inside us lives a good person. We know ourselves to be. It is our dark side that teaches us who we don't want to be. How can we know what we don't like if we haven't experienced it? Next time you find yourself having less than generous thoughts, smile and realize that you are simply giving yourself a lesson in learning to be the best person that you can be. Then resolve to change this behavior. This is a great lesson, and it's something that I think most of us can relate to, if not all of us. There are times when we see certain people succeed in life, or you have the same job as somebody else and then they get promoted, but yet you feel that you work harder than this person, and you get envious or jealous, or like, what the heck, what did this person do? And then we assume that this person did something bad to get this to this upper level, or somehow they cheated the system. Or people who maybe win a lottery or a contest of some sort, deep inside you've got some sort of envious feeling of, why wasn't this me? This is such a common feeling, and I think a lot of people are very busy looking at other people and their successes and not focusing on themselves to feel better about these situations. We should be applauding our coworker who gets promoted. All right, that's awesome for you. I'm so happy for you. You deserve that. That should be our reaction, but a lot of times it's not. We become bitter and maybe talk behind their back about them, and that again is a negative side of us that we really need to let go of. Maybe that job's not really meant for you. Maybe you were meant for something better, and you didn't get that job, but yet 2 months down the line you get offered a better job, or maybe you decide you don't even want to stay with that company. So there's really no reason for us to get upset at somebody else's gain. There's so many times when we think we want something but we really don't, and we get upset with somebody else because they get it. Even myself, I knew people back in the day, as I would say years ago, where it seemed like they were constantly hit with like a lucky stick. I'm like, oh my God, this person just constantly has luck all around them. But you know what it was? She had a great vibration. She was in a positive flow, and that enabled her to have all these what I would call maybe at the time advantages and gifts. It was gifts of the universe that she was aligned with, and they were given to her because she deserved them because of her vibration. And I was in this low vibration and I couldn't deal with it. So if we can really look at ourselves and see when we're having these negative thoughts, it's, we're in this negative place. And of course, we're not going to get promoted with a negative attitude or a negative vibration. Or let's say you're working for a company and there's that one person who's always bemoaning the company and, bitching about this and bitching about that. And they're at the water cooler bitching to everybody who'll listen and anybody who'll listen. That person is a squeaky wheel and they really need to go. You need to get out of the company. If you're not happy and you find yourself constantly complaining when you're at work, you shouldn't be there. You should not be with that company. You should not be around those people. You're like a poison in the water fountain at work, and you're just going to seep your negativity and ugliness to everybody around you, and then everybody's going to end up negative. And that's what we really need to focus on, being the best person we can be and having that positive attitude, being at that high vibration, and then we will get the gifts from the universe that are meant for us. And, until we can all be honest with ourselves about where we're coming from and our vibration and our feelings, we're not going to get to where we want to go. Yes, you need to work at things. It's not just going to, plop in your lap. But, if you do work hard and people see that you're working hard, you can get poached into another situation that's amazing and you never even thought would come to you. But how awesome that it did. I know I had that happen to me. I was working in a certain area in a bank, in another area that I didn't even know had noticed me, reached out to me. We want you with us. And it was a great opportunity and I learned so much, and I'm very glad that I, was in a positive place. But I always try to be in the best positive mindset that I can be, and I try to go around and project my positivity onto other people, because I think that's a better way to do it, instead of being like, oh, and granted, I used to be poor me, but the true me, the real me, is the positive me. And I think all of us really do have that positive side, but sometimes we let the negative side take over a little too much, and then it becomes this like thing that we just manifest into this huge snowball of ugliness and negativity. And, whatever we think about, we can manifest. You can either manifest positive things or you can manifest negative things. And again, if we focus on the negative, we're going to have more negative. You focus on the positive, you're going to have more positive. So I want everybody to think how they can be more positive each day, and just try a little bit. Maybe you only get 20 minutes into your day being positive, and then something happens and it knocks you out of that positivity. But consciously try to be aware of that and get back into that positivity, and keep doing it for as long as you can until the next time you get knocked off. But the more and more you focus on being positive, the more positive moments you will have, until eventually you are just beaming with positivity and you're like walking around to where you're floating on air. And that's a great feeling, and you become very light and your energy is amazing, and people will notice, and you will be pulled and gravitate towards more and more positive things. So I think this is just a great message. I hope you can relate to it a little bit and work on these things, because if you work on these things, I guarantee you will have a better life. Thank you again for joining me. This is Karen Lambert with 365 Ways to Change Your Life by Suzanne Somers. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend. And if you're in the north, stay warm. It's been very cold, and I think we're getting some snow tomorrow. But if you're in the south, I hope you're having a great time and enjoying it. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I send you all love and positivity. And I'll see you tomorrow for 365 Ways to Change Your Life with Karen Lambert, Loving Rochester, and Karen's Corner. Be sure to like and subscribe, and join me on Facebook and YouTube so that you can know when I have videos that come out, and you can hear them every day, and you can comment, reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you so much.